Hello everybody, this is Sonia and I'm in Australia today, like I always am, and it's a nice blue sky out there. It's going to be nice and warm. Today I'm going to show you another cover. I'm going to work on another cover. Actually, this is going to be a journal, and the other one is actually turned into a journal as well, because once I did the cover I felt like I could just put the pages in there and put some ephemera with it. Now I've done this in calico, this piece of the next one I will show you how to, I've got this together here. The next one I'll show you how I glued this on. I mean, it's not hard. You just got to cut it a little bit bigger. Cut your page to the size that your journal's going to be, and then you want to just cover it with whatever sort of fabric you like. You have to put it, I've not ironed it because it's all going to be covered over anyway, but you need to put something on there that you can't actually see. Like this is a yellowy colour underneath, and you don't want it to be a yellowy colour. If you do, that's fine. You can put a piece of fabric. Calico is good because it'll cover it up. There's like a big difference, see, in the colours, so it'll cover it up pretty good. Just depends what you're going to put on the top here. And I have got some things that I've picked out that I found along the way a while back now that I wanted to put on here. So I'm going to be covering the whole lot again. Might use that piece there on the back. I might have to cover that some. So I've got bits, like I've got some bits here, okay. There won't be much sewing on this one. I'm going to put the journal that I'm going to make in the inside, because I've got the pages all together for the journal, and I'll be making this one. So but then again, maybe I could just sell it like it is. I don't know what to do really. Sometimes I feel like doing some journaling, sometimes I want to do a bit of stitching, so we'll just see what happens with that. Now I've got some of this stuff here from Vinnie's last week or something, and I really like this, and I thought, now this is going to be awesome for a cover piece, isn't it? Look at this. Isn't this ducky? I do love this because I want to make something a little bit shabby chic, sort of. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, right, now how are we going to do this? I'm going to put this piece on, I think. I'd like this bigger piece on here. Put the whole thing on, couldn't you? You could just do the whole thing like that. But then you're going to think about, you know, you're going to have the spine too. I'll stitch the spine in because I haven't sewn them pages yet, so I can sew this in after I find something to put on the inside cover. Now I do have a couple of other bits here that I was, you know, I'm going to just do a bit of trial and error. Now this here is absolutely just the right size. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't this neat? I think it's just exactly the right size for this. It comes over the edge a bit, and that does not matter, does it? If we get it on there nice, it won't not matter if it comes over the edge a bit. What the fan's not blowing down, everything's just falling down at me. Seems like it might be a little bit, I don't know. Do I like this though? See, I'm thinking, you know, do I like it? I might not, you see, because of the trim around the edge. The trim around there. What if I cut that off? What if I cut that trim off there? Somebody's stitched that on there. Hey, it might be done. And then we have this, of course, so we could try that, I guess, on top of there. You can just see this. I'm not even in. Sorry about this. No, don't think so. Not that one. Not that one on the background. Maybe I'll use this to make something out of it. But anyway, so I've also got. I found some hankies that were still in the boxes that I bought, and I thought, well, see, you could use them too as different pieces on your covers too, couldn't you? Look, isn't that snazzy? See straight through that though. That's probably not going to work for me because I'm not really what I'm looking for today. I do know what I'm after, And I think it's something with this on it here. Okay, I think I'm going to use this as the part for the front. And then I've got bits and pieces. They're not very big, them bits. These bits are here. It's a different pieces. I don't think I want to cut that, do I? I don't want to cut this. No. So I want to use that. I'm going to make sure that this is right. And there's my spine. I can see the spine on this here today, so I'm not going to worry about marking that. Let's see what else I've got in here. They're extremely white, aren't they? It doesn't matter though. This is a piece of a really old piece of clothing that I collected up a long time ago. And this heirloom stuff is really cool to use. You do your heirloom sewing with this. I've collected up a bit of it too in the past, so I really like that. I wonder if it'll look alright in the spine. I wonder what that would look like if that... And if I sew through the holes. There you go, that's an idea there. Okay, all I need is my iron now. And I remember yesterday when I got another one off the table, the hubby set it right at the other end of the room. Ah dear. Suppose it'll work if I put it on there, then iron it, I guess. We're just going to do that for just an idea though, so we won't be too excited just yet. And I have this other lace here. I do have a few bits of lace about. It's a different sorts of bits and pieces. This is nice. I like this. This is off something, piece of clothing or something too. I do like that. Make good pocket. That'd make good pocket, wouldn't it? Yeah. I wonder if I need to put this down behind here, just to lift that up a bit instead of having it just flat out like that. What do you reckon? Put that down there, and then cut that. I'm going to do this because I'm cutting it. Look at me. I'm going to cut it, so I'm going to do it. That bit. And I want to put some down this side. Okay. That'll work, won't it? Let's go over the edge. Let's go over there. Because I really think I'd like to cover that in that. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Now I've lost me. I need to put a pin in here so I can see where that fold is. Okay. Now that'll come back across here a bit, won't it? Love that. We'll do something nice with it, won't we? I'm going to put it over a bit further. I need one more, or won't it fit? It's not going to fit. Okay. So let's put that there. That going onto there. Oh, oops. Oops, okay. Should have one big piece of lace to do this, but you know what? I can't get at it, and that doesn't impress me at all. I can't get at what I need when I wanted to do something, but it's okay. I'm not going to be put off by that. I'm going to put some glue on here to fasten this down. I think the glue stick will work because it's only very light, and I'm going to be stitching over the top of this too, I'd imagine, and not too much glue will take forever to dry, Sonia. Anyhow, I'll put this bit on here. I'm actually not got them cut level at the top of the bottom, but we'll do that in a minute. I'll do that in a minute, and then I'm going to put this one over this side here. Just on the edge. And then when I put the inside piece of fabric on, I can either glue it or stitch it, and it will still have a nice edging of this piece here. This, you're going to put some under there. I'm pressing it down very good, am I know we're going to get covered in glue if I do this. Right, now that's got to come over that way. Oh no, we're gonna fix this. That's what it goes in there. Gaps of that, doesn't it? Yeah. Whoops. You know what I'm a bit worried about here, that I'm not doing the right, I'm going on the right side. But they look good. It looks good, so it'll be nice then. If it looks good, it's right. It looks nice. That's all I need. And it's very wet too, that glue, so it's going to take a minute to fix that, I suppose. Stick it down. I haven't got the page, well, when I say I haven't got the pages cut out for the next book, next cover, it doesn't mean I can't make the cover, does it? Sorry. Nice. Yeah, very sticky, but nice. I still will say. No glue up here. A bit of glue on there, is the way. Righto, now I can put something down the middle of the back of that. But I did want the piece on the spine. This needs to be ironed seriously. It's not going to be able to, it's not going to work if I don't iron it. I'm looking for a straight piece. Oh, look at that, I found some. Found a bit. Now if that goes right down the middle of the spine, the back, I'll stitch through that. That's going to be awesome. Like it was meant to be, wasn't it? Down there. I might have went a tiny bit over. That's alright. I do get messy. Untidy, I do get untidy. I do get untidy sometimes. So you can really not actually notice that join too badly. You know, it's not sitting up there too much. Now, is that going to look alright or not? Don't know. The idea might have been okay to start with, but okay, we can consider it, can't we? And while we do some stitching, because I need to put some stitching on this to hold it down and make it look awesome. I don't know if I need any more bits on, we'll have to see. I'll give a little bit of water. It's alright, I'm sitting here thinking about this because I'm needing to put a few bits on, okay? I've got to work out what I'm doing. I don't know why, but that fan's making me a bit cold going over there. It's just making me feel a bit chilly. I do have some really nice pretty flowers here, don't I? Really nice flowers. I can cut that off, I suppose. Where'd you go? Okay, so let's stitch this on first, and then we can go and look for some bits to put on here, okay? Some interesting pieces we need. Now a nice good sturdy long needle, because we're going to have to go through this, through this fabric in the card. And that's a blue piece of thread. That doesn't matter, can't see it anyway on there. It's mostly to cover it over to start with, just to stitch it on to start with. I don't know if I want to put a lot of stuff on here, but there could be a bit more. Okay, so I can see something here that I might consider. His bag. Something I made away a while back. A good while back. Well, I know what I'll do. I'll probably sort of take that idea on board and just, you know, see if I want to use it for anything, I suppose. I'll stitch this down a bit first before we go any further. I suppose you could do this on the machine, but I don't know. Sometimes I think that's not really handmade. Well, it isn't. If you do it on the sewing machine, it's not handmade to me. Lots of things are handmade on the sewing machine, but that's okay. Just do a few basting stitches to hold this down, here and there. You can see where the person has sewed, well, the way this has all been sewn down to make this design with a piece of braid or something that they've used to make it. It's pretty cool. I forget where I've been and where I haven't. I'll go right around the outside of this flower first. It's a chance to use your bits and pieces, you know. This is a lot of collected up stuff I have. So I think I'm all the way around now. I am. Yeah, that's it for that one. You don't want to make too many knots, because then you'll make a, on the inside will be a bit wrong. Okay. And down here. You know, I'm trying to think of what I can put on here, but I guess the best thing to do is just to go and find something. You know, just go and look in my collection and see what I got. It's the best idea. I'm going to go across the middle of this so it's fastened down. hope you're getting some ideas from these things that I make. I really do. We've got paper lace and calico on here, and that's what I love to work with, and that's my Etsy Etsy shop name. And that's calico lace paper, actually. Put it around the right way. I'm sure when I put some bits on this, I'm going to be covering it a fair bit. But I do need to fasten it down. What have we got here? Not going to go out that way. Yes, it unfolds. It does. It's been folded over because it's probably been packed away a while. Whoops, no cotton on that. Gotta get some more, eh? More cotton. That fan's making me cool. I'm going to have to do something about that, I suppose. Before I do my next video, I'm going to try and switch it off. And then I've got to find something to put on that. What have I done now? I must have went back through the same hole. That didn't work. Try it again, won't you? Summertime is heading towards us. It's supposed to be the beginning of summer now. We're supposed to be at the beginning of summertime. So let's see how we go. I'm looking forward to the warm. There we go. That'll hold on to things for a while. Oh well, it should stay there for always, I hope. Forever. I know I've tried to pull pieces of my work apart in the past, and it just doesn't come apart. It's just annoying. But that's okay. You don't want it falling to pieces anyway, do you? That's not very thick, that knot, so I should be able to get away with that one. Should be able to be happy enough with that. Okay, so now we're going to put some bling on here, aren't we? We're going to definitely be putting some bling on. Move that out of the way for a minute. Fish this out of here. Right, now, have I got anything in here? I know I'd like to use a few bits and pieces that I've had for a really long time, and these here are neat, aren't they? Look at them. I need to put some of those about, don't I? On something. Don't know what yet, but I know they're there. I know they're there. And there's one of my bows I made years ago. You see, we can't find anything that's just quite right for that. In here. No. Might put some of these on, I don't know. Starry things. Okay. This is neat. Liking that. I do like that. I don't know if it sort of goes in this with these things though, because of the colour. Don't know if it works. I'll put it back there for the time being, and there's another box here somewhere with pieces in it. Let me see. Oh, these are beads. Right. Hang on. There could be something in here. No one of you ladies said to me not to pause the story while I look for stuff because you want to help me look. That's okay. I won't pause it. It just depends. The only reason I really want to pause is if I have to stop to answer the phone or something like that, if somebody turns up, or, you know, it wasn't really going to turn off what I do, because this is what I do, you know. What can I can't really do that, can I? I've got to show you what's going on. I like the idea of a few buttons about, I suppose. I thought I might put, if I got another one of those cabochon things, it'd be alright if I can find one of them. Put them there. Different colour we need, don't we? What's that thing? I don't know about that, but we could try maybe. We could try that thing. One of these are neat, aren't they? Look at it, look at them. Aren't they beautiful? They'd be flapping around all the time on the book, though. That wouldn't be too much fun, would it? It'd drive you crazy. I get irritable over things like that. I can't handle them. That's nice. That one. Get a couple of things that we can see what they look like, I suppose. Auditions and bits. Might be too heavy, I don't know. We're going to see what happens. See what it looks like. They're too big, those things. Way too big. Righto, if you just give me a minute, I'll see what I can come up with. There's a bug. I don't know if people like a bug. And this is me beaded purse. I've had that sitting in there for a while. I'll have to take that out and have another go and do a bit of that, I suppose. You just have so many things sitting in here. Oops. On this one. Anything on this tray? Oh, I must leave it there, won't they? Them cottons have got to go back in something. They do. Cottons. We have this one. This is nice, isn't it? Definitely need to put a piece of jewellery on here, don't we? Up there. And then I've got these two bits. Oh. I like that one the best. Oh, that looks good too, doesn't it? Definitely think I need a piece of jewellery on there. Okay, I'll just put that back in there for a while. You can go over there where you were. Not getting very far with the idea. But I think that the beads will give it the idea. The beads are going to work how I want them to. Just going to get a box full of them. Put a few about, I think. Little hearts. I'll put it in the centre. I'll sort that through. I'm going to have to get a bead needle. I've tried to not use a bead needle to try and get everything to go on there without maybe I could put a few bits of jewellery on it. That'll have to come to me in the future. Oh my goodness me, am I going to thread anything through that? I will, but nobody panic. There'll be something I can do with it, surely. I've got needle threader here, but that's not going to work because it won't go through the hole of the needle to start with. I could try this one and see if I can get it to work. See if I can get the thread through here. Sometimes these go real easy, and then other times they don't. I think I've got this. I've got this. Look at that. Very good, Sonia. I do like this. I do like that, but whether it's going to be for this piece of work is another thing. You know, you got to see what you've got to see what's going to work the best. Anyway. Pink box of beads, Sonia, anywhere? I think I might have this one here with the nice mixture in it. Nice mixture of things, but I was actually dropped. They were all in separate things. They went everywhere, but that doesn't matter. It's okay, I will fix it. Okay, so now let's see if we can do some beading on here, because I really want to. I suppose I could start in the centre, if I can find it. Here we go. Now the bead needle goes through this cardstock really easy, because that's just a piece of folder, and it just goes through there like butter, you know, it's really cool. Do I want one of them in the middle of this? Maybe I do. Yeah, that looks alright. I'll put that on there, and then I'll put on a bead, and we'll have something. We need something bright shiny bead. And that's delicious, isn't it? That's going to look really cool. So through the bead, whoops, well, maybe not. Here's another one. Another bead, pink, nice pink bead. I chased him around here everywhere. And then back through the one underneath, not through the bead. This loop just goes through this piece under the bottom. Okay. Right, now that looks awesome. I do like it. That isn't that pretty. Okay, so now we go and we'll put something around there. That's a lot of work. You're going to put yourself through a lot of work. Just settle down there a minute, see how it works. What it's going to look like. The colour. I don't know, I've got purpley colour there. There's no actual pink other than that one, is there? There's only this pink. Let's try 3 of those anyway, and let's see what that looks like on there, because you don't want to make it too much, because if you take it all around the outside you'll be here forever. There you go, that's a nice one. This one up here. Do I like it? I think so. Yeah. I don't. I don't think so at all. I do like that white bit. I like that first bit I've done, but I'm not really keen on that part. I need maybe something that's could be white. No, really pale. Something a bit pale, but interesting. If that's the thing. Come on, I nearly did it. I nearly did it, but I didn't. I just nearly did it. I'm here thinking about something that I could probably do. Some couching maybe. Come on, you can go through here. You did before. I can't see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? I can't see what I'm doing. Oh dear. Well, that's handy. Come on. See, I could pause that, you know, I'd pause that so you wouldn't have to go through all this. I think I've... righto, let's put another needle in it and just end it off because I need to get on with this. I'm sorry I can't thread that. I've seen or read somewhere that if you take your cotton off the reel and put that piece through, like I just did a while ago, in your needle, it will thread because of the way that it comes off the reel of cotton. So I'm just going to have a try that again, see if I can get that to do that again, because it did work. I wasn't actually thinking about that I was doing that though. I wasn't really thinking about that. Let's end this off here. So the bit I put on doesn't come undone. Now give me this needle here, and let's get this piece still on the reel. And if your thread is supposed to thread this wheat on, it's supposed to thread easier than the other way, which is weird, but I'm going to try it. It did work before, but it's not working this time. Oh, I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that. Oops. Well, that's not good. See, if you're timing me, I'm wasting a terrible lot of time doing this, aren't I? Okay. So that's not good. That's not gonna. Can't thread that. I'll have to find another one. And I used earlier. That's around the corner. It's going around the corner. This one. Well, you can see the hole in it. I guess. I hope. I'm going to have to put some more stuff on the back of here as well. Come on. Here, we got it this time. Try not to unthread this on you. I was thinking about putting a bit of this on here because this looks really cool, doesn't it? It looks really, really nice. I'll leave that threaded there. I'll get this one that I put the cotton in a while ago. And I might couch a bit of this down, and that'll give it a bit of bling without it being too weird, I hope. Just make it interestingly curling around and bounce on the outie. I'll tuck it under there to start with. Up here, right. You come through the back of your needle and cotton. And fasten that down. I hope I got it. I'll soon find out if I haven't, won't I? It'll come out. It won't be nice. And pulls. So if you can try and keep this, if you're doing this sort of thing and try and keep this nice and curly, you know, you don't want to, unless you really want straight lines, you need it to flow really good, you know, don't you? And I'm just going to take this around on here somewhere so I'm happy with what it looks like, okay? Nothing particular, just putting some down there. Really like this thread. It's some sort of thing I think they used to be used to crochet with. I think it's a bit of a crochet thing. Telling you to make it nice and smooth and round, and I'm mucking it up myself here. I've been in here a long time this morning, or really early I should say. I've come in here fairly early today because I wanted to get this stuff done because I've got a lot of, still got to go out again a few times this week, so and I just started doing a bit of Christmas shopping and stuff like that. If one of my children would talk to me, that'd be good, make me feel a bit better. And then I said, John, what are they trying to do? They're just keeping a distance for a while for some reason. Oh, well, I know why. It's nearly Christmas. This around here, make it do something interesting, I suppose. Just adding the colour to it, I guess, and make it look interesting. A bit scary with the needle today. And put that down there, open it up a bit, so I'm just not working for you like that. I haven't cut it off because I don't know how much I'm going to need. Are we still here together? Good. So you stick by me, I'll be right. Stick by me, we'll get there. I suppose our children have their own lives, but you know, I mean, it's a while since I talked to either one of them. Both of them were having a turn for the worst. Oh dear. Upsetting me and one another, you know. It's just, well, not necessarily one another because they don't go near one another, but still. Christmas time, these things all start to get hairy, don't they? When I'm coming and when you're going to be there and this sort of thing. So, Christmas Day will be spread out again this year, even though I didn't want it to be, because I just wanted it to be just the one day, but it's not going to happen, I'm afraid. I'd like to see both of them, the girls, and sometimes, and the baby, little baby Margot, come visit me, I hope, at Christmas time. Whenever they can come any time they like. Door's always open. I've told them that, you know, and they do know that because this is their home, but both of them have said to me sometimes, oh, you never asked me to come up. Why do I have to ask you? I shouldn't have to ask you. But I did. I said it's a standing invitation, you know, that you just can come here anytime you like. For lunch at any time, don't matter. We don't mind. Some people go for years and don't see their children, so I'm pretty lucky, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I want to have to turn this off because time's up. But I'm going to continue on doing different things on this. I'm going to put a couple of flowers on, I think, or a butterfly or something like that. I think I might need a butterfly. What do you reckon? A butterfly? I've got different colours and things here. I've got a few in this bag, but I use this stuff to make the moth. I'll find something here, I think, that'll go on here nicely. Gee, I might come back and work on this. I'll catch you up in it the next day. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.